definitely good to go again. It's time for Ancient Dells. It's time for the second game between Belief and OrcWorker. And it's time for OrcWorker to start his comeback if he ever wants to start a comeback today. Ancient Dells was his map of choice, so let's see what he can do with that. Belief though. Early DK? That's an interesting choice. Belief switching it up. Wants to go for it early DK to prevent OrcWorker's creeping, I guess. Maybe even steal something here, maybe get even, well, not a grunt kill. Because he will tank with Blade Master, most likely. But let's see how this is gonna work out. If Belief wins this one, we're definitely gonna be having an Undead Mirror Grand Final. Between either, like, Happy and Lucifer is the other semifinal, so the winner of Happy and Lucifer, which is probably gonna be Happy, will be playing against Belief in that case, but there's still a comeback potential for OrcWorker, of course. And let's see how this is gonna work out. He had a pretty unfortunate game in the first game, losing his Blade with a greedy creep check, and then not being able to get him back because of that altar kill and one burrow kill. And then he was too low on lumber to get him from the tavern either. So let's see now. Let's see if OrcWorker can somehow pull this off again. Or if Belief will just 2-0 him. He's going for the light graveyard, going into light fiends. It was to be expected though, after that early DK. Best of 3? Yeah, it's best of 3, Sea Dreamy. Yeah, it actually sounds nice, Soronix, if you're still watching right now. I'll get back to you after the stream, or maybe at the end of the stream. Because Ina asked me about something as well already, about clan wiki and such. That 4v4 stuff is new to me though. But that one definitely sounds interesting. Right though, Belief going for the early harass already. Let's see if he can really do something with that. Circlet for Worker, that's really good for him. That's exactly the item that he would want here. Claws is definitely nice as well, but Circlet provides that extra survivability, which he really needs against Undead, that Blade Master. And Belief already used the call on the grunt right away. Won't really be able to finish him off though, I guess. And OrcWorker went for the one burrow tech, selling his TP, getting double healing salve. And now he's back to healing. DK wants to try to cancel it though, but DK ran far too far away, I guess. Might still throw a long range coil onto the grunt to cancel that healing salve. And there we go, he does exactly that. OrcWorker just started a Windwalk, so he would have to break the Windwalk to be able to healing salve his grunt again. And he doesn't really want to do that, he's gonna go scout the base now. And the first Fiend is already in protection, Tech is already in protection as well. Not all too far behind from OrcWorker, because he did go for early Fiends, but instead late Fiends. And OrcWorker, he's just using the chance right now to get a level 2 Blade Master, to be ahead in hero levels and have an easier time harassing Belief's DK to keep him from getting level 3. Taking the green spot from Belief is especially nice, so Belief has a harder time getting that experience. Has to be careful about his grunt now though, OrcWorker did this. Nice block coming out from him, but the heal got cancelled by the auto attack still. Went for that one a little bit too early. Belief doesn't want to throw the coil right now because he would probably just waste his mana. Well, he could cancel the salve, but there we go, he cancels it with the Acolyte. Nicely played by Belief here. Keeping track of that. Getting a heal salve cancel with the Acolyte, that's pretty damn nice. It's another 33 gold and some time gone for OrcWorker. There were a lot of healing salves cancelled in this game, and he might get another cancel. He will get another cancel actually. Here we go. Only one more healing salve charge for OrcWorker here, but now it's the other way around. Now it's time to go for the DK. There's a critical strike, there's boots, a second circlet bot as well, and a nice block by the grunt. Can he still get it out? Nope, not quite. The Fiend in the meantime cleared out that one level 1 gnoll still, so that's the first 20 experience for the DK. But Belief is already tier 2 and OrcWorker as well, so it's still a level 1 DK with only 20 XP. It's still not too bad for him though, because he will have an easier time creeping with his Lich with Frost Armor. Getting Backpack already now as well, probably to be able to instantly get Orb on tier 3 as soon as he gets that. And maybe also some Dust or Rod of Necromancy during his tech. Let's see what he's gonna do with that. So far it actually looks like Belief might go for an early tier 3 tech though. There we go, he actually does go for an early tier 3 tech. But with going for an early tier 3 tech against Spirit Lodge Beastariel, which, well, he does not know about. But OrcWorker is going for tier 2 heavy play, while Belief is just straight up going onto tier 3 heavy play. And Belief, with having a level 1 DK right now, he might be able to get level 2 here, but he can't creep anything else if OrcWorker keeps track of it. Sentry wards for OrcWorker as well. Belief might know about this because of the Acolyte if he checks the inventory. So he might just dust those sentry wards and get rid of them if he catches them in the proper position. But at this point, it's just really not looking so nice for Belief, honestly. Seems like he will get level 2 from this. Well, if the skeleton can actually kill this. He needs to switch aggro. There we go, he does that. That's good. Doesn't want to risk anything here. Lich is in production now as well as the Slaughterhouse. But OrcWorker, he can creep offensively now. He has a sentry ward here to keep track of Belief's army. And like this, OrcWorker just has full map control. Raiders about to pop out. Well, actually no, Ensnare first. And the Spirit Walker. And OrcWorker already going for the tier 3 tech as well. So he's not going for nice steal there, but I believe that was a pretty damn good one. OrcWorker couldn't hex the DK in time, I guess. OrcWorker got a real... like, Belief, I mean, got a real nice steal there, preventing the level 3 on the Blade Master. But so far, Belief just has to delay his creeping by a lot. Getting the level 5 Gnoll steal was really damn good for him. That's currently in cooldown, so he can't get rid of the Sentry Ward. I think he saw that one being placed. Blade Master has to be careful. This time he does have Windbox though, so he's not gonna die to another surround. Welcome, Farinus. Welcome. Thank you for following. I'm guessing you have some universe right now, I don't know what's wrong. But either way though, Spirit Link is here now as well, and Shadowhand is finding level 2. Might get the healing cancel with the skeleton, and he does get it. Nicely done by Belief again, doing the small things that actually do have kind of an impact on the game. Definitely a nice thing to do. And the Walnut is coming on in for OrcWorker now as well for reinforced defenses, Kodo, and all that beautiful stuff. And Belief, he can finally go for some more aggressive creeping now that he has that Lich. And the Orb as well for the Lich, but OrcWorker, he wants to go for it. He has the level 3 Blade Master, there is dust on the Lich. And OrcWorker just creeping some more in the meantime. Let's see if OrcWorker can get, there is the... Nope, he couldn't get it. There was the dust. Trollwarlord still had too much HP, OrcWorker still just tried to go for it before his Blade Master would just get focused down. Couldn't quite get it though. Nice secure, I believe, they're getting the Anchor of Reincarnation, which he's probably going to sell. Most players usually rather sell the Anchor of Reincarnation instead of actually using it, because they usually get more value out of selling it and getting something else instead. Because really, you can just see who has the Anchor of Reincarnation, not focus that hero usually. So you can work around it quite easily, like the Anchor of Reincarnation is quite some counterplay. Claws +9 for Lich, that's pretty damn nice. Swacking it over right now, as well as the Gloves of Haste. The Lich already having quite some auto attack damage output. Tough Intelligence also helps with that, of course. And OrcWorker, it's Book of the Dead time. Dropping both circlets to be able to pick up Scroll of Speed and Book of the Dead. And OrcWorker, he's gonna go for some cheesy play. I don't know, I don't think Destroy Upgrade is ready, no. Most definitely not. He also has a lot of Lumber still, so it's probably especially not ready. Oh my god. This game could be over really quickly now. This game could be over very quickly. This might be the game-ending play here. But Belief will see it. With the stat here. There's a Scroll of Speed though. Slow doesn't work on Scroll of Speed units. But nice block by the Acolytes, that way he saved this one cigarette. The Seppo wanted to run into here to get both cigarettes at the same time. But nicely played by Belief there with the block. So at least only one cigarette died. He's at 36 out of 40 supply, so he's not completely supply blocked, so even if he loses acolytes now, he can still rebuild them. But there's still the Book of the Dead. Like, that Book of the Dead drop is just ridiculous. OrcWorker also managed to pick off one destroyer, which was really damn nice. Like the statue, which then moved to destroy. Not using the Book of the Dead yet, though.
Town is under siege.
He's just not using it. I guess he's keeping it for light on or something. There is reinforced defenses this time. And also, OrcWorker's reinforcements are not running straight into Belief's army. So this game is looking a lot better than the last one. OrcWorker's Scourge Bone shines pen of energy for the Shadowhunter. He's only on half mana though. But it's still 2 healing waves to come. Invul Pot for the Blightmaster as well. 2 Codas already. And Belief definitely cannot take this fight. He doesn't have a 3rd hero yet, he doesn't have a level 3 Lich. He only has 1 Destroyer in this fight here if he morphs the statue. Has to be careful about his Lich actually. He had to TP straight away. Now he might lose his Lich actually. He probably will still be able to keep him alive from the looks of this, but he will lose a feed in return. Maybe with the Baronet. Belief nicely microing this, honestly. Not losing. Ah, he burrowed the Fiend. He unburrowed the Fiend too late. Belief almost did it in a way that he didn't lose a single unit. But he messed up with the Fiend there, so he at least lost 1 Fiend. Still a nice trade for OrcWorker though. And he still has that Book of the Dead. He can't go for another Scroll of Speed Sapper play, that's the thing. There's always the threat of that. Although at this point the cigarettes are not really so clumped up anymore. So OrcWorker can kill multiple cigarettes with 1 sapper. He can kill this cigarette with 1 sapper and hurt this one. And then maybe finish it off with his Blightmaster. But he can't kill both of them just like that. And actually he sold the Book of the Dead now, not using that one anymore. I think he didn't want to use it in base here because another statue was building there, and if that one would have popped out earlier than it actually did, it could have just dispelled the Book of the Dead and it would have been completely useless. At this point, OrcWorker rather uses the gold for something else. His Shadowhunter though, he really needs to replenish some mana. It's 50 supply for the both of them, well 48 for Belief technically, but the important thing is that he's not in upkeep yet. Level 3 Lich Piddler is finally there as well. And Belief basically is ready for a fight now, although he might still want to bank a little bit more. Same for OrcWorker. Now the question is, OrcWorker is already breaking upkeep. So he's not playing this greedy at all. What OrcWorker might do with it is, if Belief realizes that he can just camp in base, bank some gold, he would get more income because of not being in upkeep. So he could just bank more gold and then in the end have more army because of that and more items. But OrcWorker could also use his early upkeep break to go for an expansion, with reinforced defenses especially. The thing is though, Belief, he's not messing around either. He doesn't actually want to go into his space and bank. He actually instead wants to go for the fight right now. Blightmaster has to be careful here. There's Spiritling on him though, so he's safe for now, unless that one gets dispelled. And OrcWorker, his first Wyvern is out as well. More Troll Headhunters coming in. Troll Berserkers, I mean. And the Kodo, it wants to eat some tasty fiends and gets that one. It's already almost dead though, so it's gonna be just pretty fast. Spiritling again to keep the Kodos alive. Nicely done by OrcWorker. You might think like, why would you use Spiritling? There's 3 destroyers. He still uses it because if he dispels with destroyers, he usually dispels his Howl of Terror as well. And he also doesn't always have dispel ready. And keeping the Kodos alive is pretty damn important. And so far OrcWorker is dealing a lot of damage with all of his units here from the back. Especially with the Blightmaster as well, plus 20 damage on that guy. Even though he does not have the increased Warrior Realms from the Kodos, he doesn't have the tier 3 upgrade yet, it looks like. Level 2 for the Pit Lord, but this is looking pretty grim for Belief so far. It's, well actually not, it's 35 supply against 44 on Belief's side. DK dies, but he still had the Anger of Reincarnation, didn't sell it actually. So he's still good to go, but a lot of Fiends falling right now. And even though Belief might have more supply, it's actually equal supply now, and the Blightmaster is just clearing up everything right now. He's still equipped with Spiritling as well, so he's good to go. There's only 1 Destroyer left, and that one is about to die. Spirit Link is gone though, but there's the focus on Lich. He still has the Invul Potion though to save himself. Shadowhunter has to be careful. There's no more Novas, so Shadowhunter is pretty safe for now. And there's the Hex. He couldn't dispel in time. He actually loses the DK. He actually could have still TP'd, but maybe he had a bit too much ping or something, I don't know. He couldn't dispel the Hex in time, didn't get the TP out. Lich dies as well, that's level 5 for the Blade, level 5 for Shadowhunter as well. And this, it has to be the 1-1 for OrcWorker. He's 11 supply ahead. DK just got revived in Tavern. And you see that Belief is pretty damn desperate at this point. He knows that he has to get something done. If he just goes back and rebuilds his Lich at this point, he will not win this game in the long run. But he also cannot win it right now. So he rather runs out of this right now, instead of still trying to commit to it, trying to get his Lich back now. But nicely played by OrcWorker this fight. The Blade Master was still too strong. Belief was 10 supply ahead at one point, but OrcWorker was able to clear off a lot of things in that fight still. And now he will be able to get his statue as well. Coil is almost ready. Okay. Destroyer actually still got out of there in time. OrcWorker was quite unlucky with not getting any purchase there, but OrcWorker, he knows how far ahead he is, instantly going for the tiny Great Hall. Big investment, but if it pays off, then it really works out well. I believe he's already going for a scout on that one. Sees the Blight Master though, so he rather pulls back again. But the level 5 Shadowhunter now with 300 mana as well and level 3 Healing Wave. It will be close to impossible to actually get rid of that Blade Master if there's Spirit Link as well. He doesn't have a Spirit Walker right now though, so no Spirit Link for now. Only for Peons in the gold mine as well. This is looking very good for OrcWorker. And again, Belief, it's honestly hard to tell for me. OrcWorker is definitely in a pretty good shape. Belief is definitely really strong as well though.
Under attack.
I don't know who has the edge to be honest, but in the first game Belief also just had an easy game because OrcWorker was quite unfortunate with losing his blade and then not being able to get him back. Else he would have actually had a decent chance in that game. And now you can already see OrcWorker is playing this quite a bit better than on Turtle Rock. Playing it a bit more safe, getting better opportunities. Using the saddle play with the Goblin Lab. At this point, I mean, one Fiend, one statue. He's getting more Fiends, but the triple hero composition is not gonna be enough against the level 3 Healing Wave. It really isn't. OrcWorker should still get Invul Potion as well. Belief was actually able to pick up this Invul Potion now. OrcWorker should have definitely gotten that one instead, I would say. But the critical strike, it didn't show the damage number of the critical strike, or am I blind? But the scroll of speed, if that DK actually dies right now. If he gets there's a critical strike, ah, there's the Invul Potion though. Nice dispel on the Hex by those destroyers. But the Invul Potion, was that actually a bait? I don't even know, but I mean he could have also done it by just buying the Invul Potion first and the DK would have still run there. But DK completely low HP now, gonna take him some time to heal up again. And he also doesn't have that Invul Potion, so Belief lost his 150 gold. Didn't get anything out of this. Shop coming in for OrcWorker as well at the expansion. That's pretty damn nice for him, so he always has healing potions, mana potions, clarities, whatever he needs right next to the fight. Because OrcWorker is going to fight right here. He doesn't have to run into Belief space to try to end the game. He has time on his side. He's getting more income. Main gold mines will run out at some point soon as well. So OrcWorker in a really nice spot here, even having 300 more gold in his main gold mine compared to Belief. So, all in all, Belief will have to try to hit a decent timing where he doesn't fall too far behind because of the expansion, but he also still has some decent army that he built up. And now he's good to go. This is going to be Belief's final push. And if this one doesn't work out, he is definitely going to lose the game. But at this point, there's a Spirit Walker for Spirit Link. He has more than enough mana to cast a lot of Spirit Link onto that Blade Master in Dakota. Shadowhunter has to be careful, of course, as well, but 600 mana Shadowhunter with level 3 Healing Wave. I don't see Belief winning this fight, but maybe you can pull out some Galdi Micro. Let's see how this works out. Instant focus on the Destroyer already. Blade Master going for some Fiends here. Kodo not trying to eat anything yet. I guess there's also just too many units in the way. And that Fiend nicely keeping it alive so far with the Burrow. And all Destroyers are still alive as well. One Warren died already, I think. but First Destroyer just fell as well. It's 67 against 41 supply of Belief. And without a level 5 DK, even with a level 5 DK, he cannot win this fight really. And OrcWorker is really just too far ahead. It's 36 supply against 65. And there's the GG. 1-1. OrcWorker managed to equalize.